Thanks for joining us here on 23 ABC News. I'm Veronica Morley, your senior reporter. In the midst of the general election, an organization that has locally been very vocal about discrepancies in voting has filed a lawsuit against Kern, 4 other counties, as well as the Secretary of State's office. In the suit, the group Election Integrity Project California calls on Secretary of State Shirley Weber to answer for alleged discrepancies in the November 2022 election, as well as certain counties to appoint special masters to oversee the certification of this election.
Powers that be need to see that people are still paying attention to something.
Voters are filling the lines at polling locations and drop boxes, casting their ballots for the November general election. However, one statewide group, the Election Integrity Project, is focused on a different election.
The data that she relied on in November of 2022 to do the certification. We saw, unfortunately, that there were at least 43,624 ballots more than showed up in her certification.
He said they filed the lawsuit to compel Weber to explain why in 2022 her statement of the vote accounted for 11,146,620 votes counted. Yet, when the project requested the data and received the accounting from Weber in June of this year, they allegedly found 11,190,244 votes, which is 43,000 more votes than what was certified.
And we have a right to ask, why is it that in 2024, it appears that there were 43,624 more ballots cast than what you certified? And she hasn't responded.
In the lawsuit, Kern County is listed as one of the counties with discrepancies. The suit claimed that in 2022, the state reported 190,715 votes out of Kern. But in 2024, that number for 2022 increased by 490 votes.
It doesn't concern me because I believe that everything is fair within reason.
I took to the elections office to ask local voters if they feel secure about their ballots and the results. Some say they're not fully confident in the process, but like resident Jerry English told me, that won't stop him from casting his vote.
Like the last time, right, that they say the vote that was stolen. I don't know. So I'm placing my vote because so many people don't. And if people are going to complain about what's going on and don't go vote, then...
Others told me they weren't concerned about the democratic process, even if it comes with some hurdles.
I think overall, on the whole, it's more or less accurate.
The system has made me confident to be able to be very secure. I know some of the areas, they have integrity issues related to that. And I appreciate their reasons because obviously nothing is perfect.
We made attempts to ask Weber about the discrepancies in the suit, but her office responded that they don't comment on pending litigation. We also made attempts to reach Kern County Registrar of Voters Amy Espinoza and did not hear back. As for the petitioners, Tyler said they're also asking the court to implement greater measures when it comes to the certification of this election.
We're asking for a special master to be appointed so that they can effectively look over the Secretary of State's shoulder and look over the shoulder of these various counties before they certify the votes.
The Election Integrity Project is asking for the court to respond to this suit by November 6th, as the state has 31 days after the election to certify results. In Bakersfield, I'm Veronica Morley, your senior reporter.